What's up guys, welcome back to Viewer Castles. Today we're going to start off with Sareht. His castle level I think is a 31, and I can only get my hero adjusted up to 27, so this could probably end up being a castle where I just kind of quit halfway because I'm not going to be able to make it. Like, if I die within the first 3 rooms and I've used my potions, I probably will just, give up and wait until my hero's a little higher level or his hero's higher level to be able to that was good, by the way. But to be able to get through his castle, at more of an even playing field, or so to speak. I mean, I'm not going to worry about time, really. If anything, I might have to only do, a viewer castle with only 2 people if it takes an absurd amount of time. But so far, that wasn't too bad. A good group, but I'm not dead, so I'm happy with it. So you can kind of see why I don't like smelly warriors right there. They're higher level than me, and they're still just never going to do any damage as long as you're playing well. And knights just kind of tank them, in my opinion. I don't think they really do enough to knights either way. I guess they can do decent damage to knights if they all hit. If you have like 4 of them and they all hit and they're on over the head slam. Alright, I'm gonna pull back here. This is like a perfect room for explodifiers. Now, I have to remember, I think I did this castle a couple days ago, because I remember aggroing a second group here. These things are like the most annoying unit I think I've ever played against. Like, I am going to abuse these so hard when I get to level 28. Because I want to see how other people deal with them. I mean, they're not, like, super difficult to kill, but the amount of time that they take to clean up is insane. Alright, he's got Defendatron over there that's guarding for the dampener. So I'll just kind of let it live for a second, kill off the Zeke, and then this isn't really that hard to engage afterwards. Your Zeke is kind of out in the open up there. It allows me to initiate with a headshot. I'm not sure if he was supposed to be linked to the Defendatron, but he wasn't close enough, if that was the case. Alright, we have an IMAX. Who, hopefully I can just kite for a while. He does a ton of damage though. Not too bad though. It's alright. We're still good. We haven't used a potion. I'll probably have to use one right here, depending on what this group is. Unless it comes around the corner and it's like all archers or something. But I doubt that. It's probably going to be a Scorpio, if I had to guess. Or nothing. Might be just a fake. I'm gonna use it anyway because I might die to that trap if I just go over it. Alright, so I think I remember this. Super valuable for sure. Just kind of kill it all. And it won't be all that difficult. I mean, I think most people are going to see that when they walk up there. I guess it's possible that they won't. But being an archer, you don't really take damage from smelly warriors. Maybe if they're enraged or something. And right here, pretty easily volleyable as well. Once the hunger bot's dead, this isn't really scary anymore. Just kind of time consuming killing it all because I'm lower level than them. Alright, this is going to be an annoying group. Most certainly. I'll just pull back. I feel like I just don't have enough armor because, like, even these little things' basic attacks do about 100 damage to me. And I think that's the biggest issue. Like, if I could just stand there and tank them and they were only doing, 40 damage or something, it wouldn't be that bad. But I feel like they do quite a bit of damage with the range that they have. It's at least against me. I'm guessing that'll change once I get better gear. Because I'm definitely a glass cannon right now. Alright, so this is kind of just a tank group. Although it might still do damage because I'm lower level. Alright. Oh, they have fire. I wasn't expecting that. Do they get fire at 4 or at 7? I think they're only at... they're only at 4, so they have to get it at 4. It's interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. I knew they got fire eventually, I just didn't know exactly what level it was. I think I can shoot over this. Yeah. Can I volley over it? No. That's so weird. Well, I think I shouldn't have engaged until I was over these mouse wheel traps because they're being super annoying. And this guy's tanking like a beast because he's level 30. My god, that guy does so much damage. 1,000 in one hit. It's insane. This is an amazing room if you get caught inside of here against this guy. Oh my god, that's so annoying. See, I should have came over here. This is much better of an area because I can kind of just force his attacks out. I think it's easier to dodge around here. Alright, there. 2 minutes later, I kill one Robo Shieldotron at level 30. Alright, that wasn't so bad. One potion left. I should be semi-close to the boss room, like 1, maybe 2 rooms until the boss room. But again, another one of these groups. Super annoying. I think if I kite it far enough, he would unlink, but that would just take so long. Might be the best option though. I just don't know how long it'll take. I think if I go over here, will he finally unlink? No. Because it'd be much better if I didn't have to worry about that. If I just stood there and killed the Cyclops, it wouldn't be an issue. Or killed the Robo Shieldatron, it wouldn't be an issue. It's the fact that I have to kite farther than I normally would. You can't just stutter step, you have to, like, you know, run back a couple squares each time so that this thing doesn't hit you, because it's got insane range at level 7, or rank 7. Alright, and then we're on the boss room. I remember this boss room. It killed me, I'm pretty sure, so it's probably going to kill me again. Somehow it's like getting stuck. I remember last time I think I said something about the mines not making it get stuck. But now, for some reason, it's just randomly doing that. I can't tell which is protecting which. I think it's the Robo Shieldatron protecting the healer. Either way, like, this is so absurd when I am lower level, because I do less damage each shot, and then the heals are doing more, because it's a level 28 or 32 or something puppeteer. 28. Alright, well, that didn't kill me. I actually made it through without dying. 11 minutes isn't terribly bad for being underleveled by 4. But it was definitely intense. I think just the time limit when you have, what do you call them? The bomb guys. Explodifiers. When you have those, I just don't think you can make it through on time. Like, it's just so absurd. You have to pull at least 2 groups in order to engage it, or you have to wait for it to walk around, which it takes forever to do so. But anyway, 12 minutes. We're going to jump into number 2. Is this like the first castle I think I did? Alright, number 2 in just a second. Alright, for number 2 we have Bonebreakerr. Again, another level 28 on my level 24 archer, so it's going to be another really hard one. I may have to end the video after this, depending on how long it takes. Like, if it's another 12 to 15 minute video, for this castle as well, then I'll probably just do 2 for this video. I shouldn't have pulled 2 groups, that was the biggest mistake I've made in forever. I mean, it's technically what I'm supposed to do, I think, but it's just impossible for me to get any shots off whatsoever. I mean, volley is amazing. If I had that cooldown all the time, volley's the only thing that can hit these guys. I swear, you guys, like, see me hating on explodifiers because they're so difficult to deal with, and then you make a castle that's, like, purely explodifiers and say, hey, Frenzy, do my castle. Like, you enjoy making me suffer. I know that's what you guys do. Alright. Those spiders aren't too bad. What's gonna be pulled through it? Well... Oh my god. Instant death from the Stairmaster. I was already low life. I was hoping that I was going to be able to kill that off. I might die again. Because now I'm like tilted because I was so close to killing off the Mega Mutton. And now it's getting healed. So I'm super tilted. It's over. I'm going to die like 30 times now. See? Sigh. I'm gonna level my heroes. I'm gonna get this archer level 30 with tons of gear so that you guys can't kill it anymore. It'll be unkillable. I'll do that like next patch or something. Maybe. Unless they screw up the game more, then I might not do it. Alright. Pull two groups, because, you know, tilt's a powerful thing. Oh man, alright. We'll get through this, guys. I don't think I can do, like, +4 castles anymore, because I can't give you guys any advice. Like, it's impossible for me to give any advice on this castle, because it's just gonna kill me over and over. Like, there's nothing that I can really say about it, because I can't beat it myself, you know? I mean, I can say things like, those four Stairmasters probably won't do much against someone who's higher level because, you know, it's just 4 Stairmasters. What are they going to do? You're going to volley them, they're all going to die. But I can't do enough damage to actually kill them because of how the game works, like with curing. Like, if it was just based on DPS, I could easily do these castles. But it's based on, like, a tier where, if you're like 2 levels under a creature, you do less damage, and then if you're 4 levels under a creature, you do like something like half damage. It's disgusting. It's like 25% for 2 levels under, and 50% for 4 levels under. I mean, it's probably not that high, but they do more damage to you, and you do less damage to them when there's a big level difference. See, like, that is such insane range. He's already shooting out explodifier things. That's actually interesting. They don't go to max range. Like, they won't walk to max range. There's some crazy stuff you could do with explodifiers. I'm wondering if, like, people are doing it yet, but there's some stuff with, like, the 40-meter leash range that you could mega exploit explodifiers, I'm pretty sure. Like, you could have those guys firing through 2 groups at least. I suppose I should try to get something like that working when I upgrade my castle so that I can at least test to make sure it's an exploit like I think it is. And then, you know, report it so when the game's actually released it won't be in there. But I'm pretty sure that since they're firing, like, as long as ranges they have, they're just gonna fire them out, and then the bomblets are gonna run as far as they can, and then they'll explode. It won't do any damage to you, but in order to kill that mob, you'll have to wait around forever, because it'll stop every couple seconds and shoot out a bomblet. I don't know, maybe they're really easy to deal with when you get up to higher, when I actually am the level that I should be to deal with them. Alright, I'm gonna die a couple more times. I feel like I should just stop and say I can't get through this castle. But like for future, I'm not going to be doing castles that are 4 levels or higher than me without a challenge. That will raise my level cap. Because it's just gonna be impossible for me to get through them, and it takes a really long time. Like they're not any fun at all to get through. I mean, when these even Bag of Bones don't die to a volley, that's kind of insane. The damage differences that you get. Bonebreakerr, resubmit your castle when I'm higher level, and I'll actually give you advice. It's nothing against you, just your castle is a piece of crap. Okay? Alright. No, I mean, it's a good castle. You're probably having at least somewhat of success. The Cyclopses alone are really annoying to deal with. Like, stacking Cyclopses at this level is, like, one of the best things. I don't know, everything gets really good later on. It's just, early on, they're so, like, pointless. I mean, they're still okay units, but they die to 1 volley. And you can't just use 1 Cyclops and have that as, like, a main DPS. Like, you have to have multiples because they don't do enough damage. Like, before rank 7, they do something like 400. And now they're doing, like, 1,000. Which would probably be closer to 650 if I was level 28. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 700. Which is still amazing. Four health globes. It definitely has to do with something about how much damage they do to you. Is how much health globes they drop. I don't know. Alright, well, I made it through. If I can find another castle that's like a super low level that I can get through in a couple of minutes, I'll add a third. But this may be the last one. I don't know, because I have to go through the list and see if there's any low level ones, and I'll switch it around so that I can add another castle. It was a good castle, but I'm just too low level to get through it. So yeah, we'll jump into number 3 maybe after this. Alright, for number 3 we have Zippy, castle level 14. I should have done it on my archer because I could get through in like 30 seconds, but I won't. Alright, for that group, the Smelly Warrior is a little bit weird. I mean, I guess it's okay, but the fact of the matter is, like, if you come in here and you run up to the Smelly Warrior, the Cyclops is going to push you away from him, he'll end up missing. So, it's kind of up to you. You could easily add in another archer, but it's a little bit quicker to get through. It's kind of a trade-off that you have to make. But that Smelly Warrior is probably not going to hit, or do much damage at all. I guess at the lower levels it doesn't matter as much. This group seems really weird. It seems like it's completely skippable. I don't see anything pulling it through the wall, so definitely move that over here or something, or else they're just going to be able to run through and skip that group. So far the rest of this has been pretty standard. I didn't notice to see exactly what the specialization was on. I wasn't paying attention to the Pete Poundmore, but as long as it wasn't charged, that's fine. Alright, this is fine for your level. Eventually this Dr. Skull is not going to work for you anymore, because people just get really good AoEs. You notice how, like, me, I can just kind of cleave these and they'll all die in one hit. And that's how pretty much everything will be at your level at a certain point. But for right now, I think it's fine. And then Terroraptor Overlord. I've said I'm not really going to mention anything about pre-made bosses. If you guys... Like, I feel like they should eventually be balanced to the point where all of them are usable. And they're usable throughout the lower levels. Later on, elites just get better. But for right now, I think it's good. Alright, so that's number 3. If you guys enjoyed what I do, you can please subscribe. If you want to be a part of Viewer Castles and you're not 4 levels over me, if you're 4 levels over me, send me a challenge. If you can't send me a challenge that makes me higher level, you'll have to wait until I level up my heroes, or you level up your heroes, or something like that. You can only create a challenge that's like to the equal or lower level of your hero itself. What else? You can email me at frenzycastleruns with your in-game name. You can comment on a castle, or comment on my castle, comment on my videos. Give me your in-game name as well, and I will get to your castle when I have time. Yeah, so sorry for the rage. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you next time.